Tiresias. Tiresias, the famous blind prophet, is a very important character in myth, appearing in a number of tragedies, the Odyssey, and several other stories. He is the person that many characters turn to when they wish to know the future or the truth. Greek myth seems to consider those who cannot physically see to be able to see more of the world around them, and with clearer eyes than those of us who are bogged down with external input, because many of the poets and prophets in Greek mythology are blind. Remember that Homer is said to have been blind. Tiresias is a descendant of the Spartoi, a group of men who came from the seed sown by Cadmus, the founder of Thebes. He is the son of the nymph Chariclo, who was a follower of Athena, and Eueres, a nobleman of Thebes. He lived for 7 generations and is considered the wisest person, or perhaps the most knowledgeable person, in myth. One of the reasons for this is that he spent time as both a man and a woman, and so could understand the minds of both. There are a number of different stories that explain Tiresias's gender bending in the gift of prophecy. One day, Tiresias was walking through the forest when he saw 2 large snakes that were copulating. In order to break them up, he struck them with his staff and hit the female. Instantly he was transformed into a woman. He lived this way for 7 years before he found the same 2 snakes copulating once again. He said, "If striking you once turns a person into the opposite sex, then I shall strike you again and return to my previous form." And so he struck the snakes and was once again a man. It was after this that he went blind and then got the gift of foresight. During these 7 years as a woman, Tiresias became a priestess of Hera, married, and had children, including Manto, who also came to have the gift of prophecy. According to Ovid's Metamorphoses, Tiresias came into his power after settling an argument between Jupiter and Juno. They had been arguing about who had more pleasure, men or women. Juno said that men did, and Jupiter said that women did. They called in Tiresias, because of his time spent as a woman, and asked their question. Tiresias responded that women had more pleasure. Juno, in a fit of rage, condemned Tiresias to eternal blindness. Jupiter was sorry for what his wife had done, and in return he gave him a knowledge of the future. Another story says that Tiresias accidentally came across Athena and his mother Chariclo bathing. Seeing this, Athena struck him blind as a punishment for seeing her naked. Then Athena repented and said she would give him the honor of being a prophet so that he may be sung about for generations to come, and that he will be the greatest prophet ever known to man. He would be given a great staff which will guide him and wherever he wants to go. She even granted him sentience in death,